So there's growing interest in witchcraft in the UK these days. A lot of people wanting to know, what are witches? What is witchcraft? Is magic possible? And so on. But what I've been looking at is the history of the witch trials, those thousands of people who were accused of being witches and were burned at the stake or hanged, accused of being witches guilty of black magic. And in particular, I'm looking at the trials of the Knights Templar at the beginning of the 14th century, which I believe was the first of the witch trials. And these were witch trials that went on for over 300 years. And you know about the witch trials in Salem, Massachusetts in the late 1600s, but there were loads of witch trials in the 1500s, in the 1400s. But we go back to the beginning of the 1300s, and I think the Templars were the first of the witch trials. Why? Because they were accused of doing things like indecent kissing, particularly on the backside, something that in witch trials was called the osculum infamy. They were also accused of spitting on the crucifix, which also has a kind of diabolistic element to it. And furthermore, they were accused of having strange initiation rituals and also worshipping the head of a demon called Baphomet. All of this smacks of witchcraft. And also, what I'll show in my new book, Downfall of the Templars, is that at the same time that the Knights Templar were on trial, there was a bunch of women called the Beguines who were being tried as witches. There was also a bishop being accused of killing the wife of King Philip of France using potions and spells. And also the king was trying to put on trial a dead pope, Boniface VIII, who he accused of diabolism and other crimes. So witchcraft was growing in relevance and importance in the 1300s, and it would all explode into the massive witch trials that were to come. The Knights Templar were the first witches, if you want, to be put on trial. Don't be put off by the fact they were men. Men were accused of witchcraft as well as women. So read all about it. Get your copy now. Pre-order your copy of Downfall of the Templars, out in November, but you can pre-order now on Amazon. So go and pre-order.